Hello, Panthers. I'm Clay Scarborough, principal of Navarro High School, where our primary purpose is to educate, elevate, graduate, prepare all of our students for the life after high school. This is the Principal's Report for March the 9th to the 15th, 2026. This is otherwise known as This Week at Navarro. We're getting closer to spring break, 1 week left in the grading period. This is the end of the third 9 weeks. Students, parents, guardians, make sure those grades are in. You got all that work turned in, all your tests made up. Because here we go. We're about to enter the fourth 9 weeks of the year. So Friday, our one act team performed. This is aired on Monday, so this is the Friday previous to that. So good luck, one act. Hope you broke a lot of legs in that performance. And then girls state powerlifting. They're going to go to state over spring break. The boys are going to compete in regionals on the Friday before spring break. Or actually, we're going to send them off the Friday before spring break. So exciting times for these guys. Baseball, softball districts starting soon. Those are your big headlines. Let's get to the week that was here at Navarro. Last Thursday, track broke 4 school records. They broke 3 in the boys, the 4x100 relay, the 4x200 relay, and then the 200-meter dash. Josiah Saberon broke that by himself. On the girls' side, Leah Flo broke the record in the 1,600-meter run. So 4 school records in one night. Well done for our Panthers. I'm going to skip past this ad and get back to our music in the background. All right, last weekend, softball went 3-2 over the 3 days at the Navarro tournament. The team hit 8 home runs. Shelby Stevens hit 6 of them. She also went 10 for 10 over the weekend. All right, UIL Academics last Saturday. They were at the Canyon UIL Classic Tournament. Panthers finished 6th overall in the sweepstakes. Here are the highlights. Calculator applications took 2nd place. Math took 2nd place. Number sense took 1st place. Science took 8th place. Calculator applications, math, number sense, and science all led by John Kehoe. He took 1st place in math and number sense. Spelling, Corrine Forrester, Peyton Person, Jordan Brooks finished 7th. Journalism, Peyton Person finished 3rd overall in headline writing. In speech, we took 7th place, but Brown finished 6th overall, and Corrine Forrester took 4th in prose. They're not far away from their district competition. All right, Monday night, boys won their first program game. Remember, they are in the 2nd year of an outlaw schedule, and next year they will go full-blown UIL, being a district, all that kind of fun stuff. So they beat Uvalde 3-0 last Monday night. Well done. Emery Krause, Juan Perdona, and Charlie Chenault all scored goals. Wednesday evening, we learned that 11 boys powerlifters, we mentioned this earlier, have advanced to regionals. So we'll send them off this Friday, right? Early on Friday of the early release. By the way, next Friday's early release for spring break. So Hudson Sattler, Isaiah King, Hagen Crowell, seniors Dylan Trotty, Kel Scott, Corbin Benes, Trinidad Aguirre, Mason Harvey, Antonio Perez, Luis Mendoza, and Gerardo Sanchez, all moving on to the regional round. All right, Thursday morning, we learned that these girls are going to state in powerlifting. And they are Paola Hernandez, Aiden Chapa, Lila Grace Hinkie. So Paola finished 4th in her weight class. She hit her qualifying total. Aiden reached her qualifying total, ended up 3rd overall. And we mentioned Lila Grace. She is 1st in her weight class. She's the regional champion. And she enters the state meet in 1st place. So well done, ladies. All right, this weekend, things we update for you in the next Principal's Report. Baseball was at the Hallisville Tournament. On Friday, tennis was at San Marcos. Track was at El Campo. Softball hosted Llano. And the girls' soccer game was canceled for Friday. So tennis is at San Marcos on Saturday, weather pending. And then the boys hosted Samuel Clemens at 10 a.m. here at Navarro. All right, so the week ahead here at Navarro. On Tuesday, softball will host Blanco. Those games are at 5 and 7 p.m. That's JV and varsity. Boys and girls golf play rarely on the same day, but they do on Tuesday. They're at the Great Heart Monte Vista Invitational. Wednesday, baseball will host Lexington at 4:30 and 7. Thursday, boys soccer is at Gonzales. Track is at Lago Vista, and tennis is at San Marcos. And then Friday, baseball will host San Antonio Memorial. Those games are at 2 and 4:30. We get out at 1:55 on that day on Friday, the early release for spring break. Girls soccer will host Gonzales at 6:45 p.m. and softball is at Lavernia. So that's what's all going on. Remember, it's the last week before spring breaks, the last week of the third 9 weeks. Get those grades in. Early release next Friday. Have a great week, everybody. Let's go Panthers.